I am discussing your story. From Heir to Outcast, the scandalous life of an African prince in the heart of the African savanna, nestled amidst the rolling hills and dense forests, lay the kingdom of Nabala. This ancient realm was ruled by King Kwame, a just and wise ruler, whose reign brought prosperity and peace to his people. King Kwame had three sons, but it was the youngest, Prince Zuberi, who captured the hearts and imaginations of the kingdom's people. His charm, intelligence, and adventurous spirit made him a beloved figure in Nabala. However, beneath the veneer of admiration and respect, a storm was brewing, one that would see the prince's life take a dramatic and scandalous turn. Prince Zuberi, with his striking features and charismatic personality, was the pride of Nabala. From a young age, he showed great promise in all he pursued. Whether it was mastering the art of diplomacy, excelling in combat, or leading daring expeditions into the uncharted territories of the kingdom, Zuberi's talents seemed limitless. His father, King Kwame, often remarked that Zuberi was destined for greatness, a sentiment echoed by the kingdom's elders and subjects alike. Despite his princely duties, Zuberi was known for his humility and kindness. He frequently visited the villages, aiding those in need and listening to the concerns of the common folk. His genuine interest in their welfare endeared him to the people, and many believed he would be a ruler even more beloved than his father. Chapter The Forbidden Love. As Zuberi grew older, his responsibilities within the kingdom increased. However, it was during one of his routine visits to a neighboring village that he met someone who would change his life forever. Her name was Amina, a beautiful and fiercely independent young woman with a mysterious past. Amina was unlike any woman Zuberi had ever met. She was intelligent, outspoken, and possessed a keen understanding of the world that intrigued the young prince. Zuberi and Amina's connection was instantaneous and profound. They spent hours talking about their dreams, aspirations, and the future of Nabala. It wasn't long before their friendship blossomed into a deep and passionate love. However, their relationship was fraught with challenges. Amina was a commoner, and their love defied the kingdom's strict social hierarchies. Furthermore, Amina had a secret that, if revealed, could spell disaster for them both. The scandal unveiled for months, Zuberi and Amina managed to keep their relationship a secret, meeting in secluded spots and communicating through coded messages. However, their love could not remain hidden forever. One fateful night, during a royal banquet, a jealous noblewoman who had long coveted Zuberi's affections uncovered their secret and exposed it to the entire court. The revelation sent shockwaves through the kingdom. King Kwame, though a fair ruler, was bound by tradition and the expectations of his court. He summoned Zuberi and demanded an explanation. Zuberi, standing tall and resolute, confessed his love for Amina and pleaded with his father to accept their union. But the king was torn. On one hand, he loved his son dearly and respected his choices. On the other, he had to uphold the kingdom's laws and traditions. Amina's secret was soon unveiled. She was not merely a commoner, but the daughter of a rival chieftain who had once tried to overthrow King Kwame. This revelation turned the court against her, branding her as a spy and a threat to the kingdom. Despite Zuberi's protests and declarations of her innocence, the court demanded that she be punished. The fall from grace faced with immense pressure, King Kwame made a decision that would alter the course of his son's life. Amina was exiled from Nabala, and Zuberi was stripped of his title and privileges. Heartbroken and betrayed, Zuberi chose to leave the kingdom alongside Amina, vowing to protect her and clear her name. As they ventured into the unknown, Zuberi and Amina faced numerous challenges. They traversed treacherous landscapes, encountered hostile tribes, and struggled to survive in the wilderness. Yet, their love and determination kept them going. They found refuge in a distant land, where they started anew, far from the prying eyes and judgmental whispers of Nabala. The path to redemption years passed, and Zubri and Amina built a life together in their new home. Zubri, once a prince, now lived as a common man, working the land and learning the ways of the local people. Amina, too, adapted to their new circumstances, using her knowledge and skills to help their community thrive. Despite the hardships they faced, Zubri never forgot his homeland or his promise to clear Amina's name. He began to gather evidence and testimonies that could prove her innocence and expose the true intentions of those who had conspired against them. One day, news reached Zubri that Nabala was in turmoil. King Kwame had fallen ill, and the kingdom was on the brink of civil war. Zubri knew that this was his chance to return and set things right. With Amina by his side, he journeyed back to Nabala, determined to reclaim his honor and save his people. The return of the prince. Upon their return to Nabala, Zubri and Amina were met with suspicion and hostility. Many still viewed Amina as a traitor, and Zubri's fall from grace was fresh in their minds. However, Zubri's unwavering resolve and the compelling evidence he had gathered began to turn the tide in their favor. Zubri sought an audience with his father, who was now bedridden and weak. Seeing his son after so many years, King Kwame was filled with a mix of emotions. Zubri presented the evidence, revealing the true culprits behind the conspiracy and proving Amina's innocence. The court was stunned, and many of those who had opposed Zubri and Amina were brought to justice. King Kwame, realizing the grave mistake he had made, publicly apologized to his son and Amina. He reinstated Zubri's title and welcomed Amina as his daughter-in-law. The kingdom rejoiced at the return of their beloved prince and celebrated the newfound unity within the royal family. A new dawn with peace restored to Nabala and his father's blessing, Zubri took on a new role within the kingdom. He worked tirelessly to bridge the gaps between the nobility and the commoners, promoting justice and equality. Amina, too, played a crucial role, using her wisdom and experience to advise the court and improve the lives of the kingdom's people. Together, Zubri and Amina transformed Nabala into a kingdom that valued love, compassion, and unity over rigid traditions and prejudices. Their journey from Heir to Outcast and back again became a legend, inspiring future generations to fight for what is right and to never lose hope. No matter the odds, in the end, the scandalous life of Prince Zubri became a story of redemption and triumph, proving that love and integrity can overcome even the most daunting challenges. Nabala flourished under his guidance, and the legacy of the Golden Prince and his beloved Amina endured for centuries to come.